NiktheBooksmith Challenge. It was about if I were a journal, I would be. I'm sorry the camera is a little bit shaky. I can't really help that very much. The table is a bit wonky, and the thing that I use to film is wonky too. Okay, so if I was a journal, I would be all about the seashore and the sea itself, because that has been my life really since I was a young girl. And so with that idea, I have put in here photos of different times in my life when I was at the sea side. This is when I was in the 60s, probably about 10 years old there. Here is when I was a baby. So sorry, hopefully you get that in focus. Then a little bit older with my brothers and my cousin. There's one brother missing there. Then this is definitely late 60s, so I suppose 68. And there's me on the beach in my bikini. Wow, that was a new invention with my younger brother and my aunt and mother. Okay, becoming older now, in my 30s here, on the beach, or next to the sea actually, not on the beach. So I wanted to show you my garden. As you can see, it's next to the sea. There's not much sea view there because of the hedges, but I can see a huge amount of sea, and it's also because of the camera. And finally, here I am in my and I am walking along the yachting marine near my house. Okay, excuse the nails, they're dirty. I've been painting. So this album, and there's me on the beach with my mask on as well. The paper I got from Etsy long before Stamperia brought it out as a paper pack. So this is actually not Stamperia, but I think she was called well, I'll put it in the description, but Paperia, Antique Paperia, I think, okay? And this is one of the quotes that I like. Life is like the ocean. It can be calm and rough or rigid, but in the end, it's always beautiful, okay? So here we go, we're going through. I've obviously printed up these papers and backed them with some sprayed papers that I made. So salt in the air and sand in my hair. This is true. And I think this is also true when it was love at first sight, when I first met the beach. I'm not really a beachy person in the sense that I can't go down on the beach sunbathing for hours and hours, but I do like to walk along it, especially the evenings when there's less people, and also during the winter time with my dog. We have a lot of doggy beaches around us, so that's fine. And I like the summer, but I'm more a springtime person. I like all the flowers in the spring. But I like everything. As I said, I showed you my garden by the sea. I like gardening. I like sea creatures. I like the ocean. It says here, we dream in colours borrowed from the sea. This is true for me. As you can see from some of the paper, this is coffee stained paper. And I put gold on the brown paper. But as you can see, I'm into gardens and flowers as well. This here is one of those extra writing areas that you can do. And here is another quote. Every artist was first an amateur, and I thought that was really good, and I stuck it on a card which I printed up on my whatever you call it, printer. It's not laser. So this is Edith Holden, who I love as well. And here I put another quote inside. Time is the most valuable thing a man can spend. And this is true. And the more I spend it by the sea or around the sea or even walking in, we're quite lucky. We have mountains next to the sea as well. So I've made these kind of openings to put things in later on, and I've just put these two tags in just to show you that things can go in there. This is a printable from, I think it's from Artimaze and her Mermaid Digital. I've stained some paper. This is actually paper for mixed media. This is my staining too. So in the pack, in the Etsy pack, it is an Antique Paperia. She did some different sized things. This is the ATC size. I think this is the Twinchy size. She did violins, the things that you put so that you can wrap around the twine, okay, or ribbon. This is an envelope that came in the thing as well. As you can see, I've used some of the Ranger Life's a Beach because I had some in my stash too. I think this is from, I'm not 100% sure, but this is from Prima. This was sent to me from my stash. I bought some punches that punch out the dolphins and the stars and things. This is some of my collaging. This is definitely Prima, and some more of that paper that I've printed and stained. Okay, it's basically going through the same. Oh, there may be something inside here. I'll put just a card from Prima. As you see, I have many different collections. This is dry embossed, so was the other things dry embossed. Plenty of place for me to write. The ocean stirs the heart, inspires the imagination, and brings eternal joy to the soul. My name is Joy, and it's true. But for me, it's eternal happiness to the soul. Okay. More sea creatures and seaweed and sea grasses. I love looking at the different grasses around. This is with a wood kind of or tree kind of dry embossing, because I love the trees as well. In an envelope. This comes in the digital as well, and inside is a Norwegian seaside pack, which I've backed with some of Archimedes' lovely journal paper. This is Let Your Dreams Set Sail. The other thing in my life, as you can see here, this is a little dinghy, of course, but the yacht was at the sea or on the sea, so we've always had boats in our family. In fact, living here in Spain, I have had less boats in my life than all the time I was growing up. This is once again from the Ranger. Beach time, splash, sun-kissed, anything to do with the sea and the ocean. Okay, I'm going to have to wrap it up soon because, sorry about the motorbike going by, because I've only got 15 minutes. So you and me and the sea. It's a reflection of the other side. Ice cream, of course, though I'm not a great ice cream fan. Life is better in flip-flops. Another seagrasses. I love seeing the sea plants, the shore plants sailing. This is the beach near my house. It's called Pintestt, and it's the setting sun. So starfish I love. I love lighthouses, shells. Oh, my house is full of shells. There's journaling places here as well. Seagulls I'm not so sure I like very much, but we have a few here. And when I'm watching Archimedes, I do like to hear them. We have very few here because we're not actually on the Atlantic. We're in a ria, which is similar to a huge water inlet. Okay, another day in paradise. Every day I wake up and I think how lucky I am to live, to being able to buy a house next to the sea. Okay, the same, flip down. Okay, the other side of the beach. Sailing, let your dreams set sail. Once again, this is beautiful. This is June or July. I decided July in the end, yes. Okay, this is from Prima. This is Edith Holden, of course. Sorry, I'm knocking the camera. Come on, thank you. Alright, this was too long for the page, so I put it like this. If there's a heaven for me, I'm sure it has a beach attached to it. And I think we're coming to the end. Sunset is a wonderful opportunity for us to appreciate all the great things the sun gives us. I do love sunny days. And J for joy, fairies, and this is forget-me-not fairies, and the mermaids, of course. So all fantasy things I love. So I hope you like If I Was a Journal, and this is what I would be. Okay, take care everybody. Bye.